friends! We're going to read the story, Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat by James Dean. Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat. And I have my friend, Pete the Cat, right here. Hey, Pete, how's it going? Cool. He says everything is cool or groovy. All right, Pete, we're going to read your story. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Pete the cat is excited. He is going scuba diving. Pete puts on a mask and fins. He has a tank full of air. He hopes to see lots of fish. If you are lucky, you might see a seahorse, says Captain Joe. A seahorse, says Pete. I can't wait. I never saw one before. Their ridges look like a horse's mane, says Captain Joe. Groovy, says Pete. Pete jumps into the water. Splash! Down, down, down he goes. Up, up, up go the bubbles. Pete looks for a seahorse. He sees a swordfish. Pete swims out of its way. Wait a second. Did you see something? There's a seahorse right there. It's behind him and he doesn't see it. He's looking for a seahorse, but he saw a swordfish instead. Pete waves to a stingray. It has a long, skinny tail. That is not a seahorse, thinks Pete. Pete looks high and low for the seahorse. Then he feels a tickle. The seahorse is right there and he doesn't know. Pete sees a school of fish. They all look alike, except for one. It puffs up. It is a blowfish. It is not a seahorse. Do you see the seahorse? There it is. Where could one be? Pete looks in the rocks. What is that? It is an octopus. It has 8 legs. It is not a seahorse. Pete feels a tickle. What could it be? Pete turns. He sees a cave. Is there a seahorse inside? Pete sees a crab with claws. A seahorse does not have claws. Pete thinks. The cave is getting darker. Pete feels a tickle. What's by his feet? It's the seahorse. Then he sees an eel. Pete swims past it. It is too long to be a seahorse. Oh no, it is too dark to see. How will Pete get out? Pete sees a jellyfish. It glows in the dark. Pete is almost out of the cave. He sees an angelfish. It is very colorful. Uh-oh, I see that seahorse again. Pete is out of the cave. So why is it so dark? Pete is in a shadow. He is in the shadow of a whale. Yikes. You see the seahorse? There it is. Pete wishes he could jump on a seahorse and ride away. Pete hops on a sea turtle instead. It takes him to the boat. I did not see a seahorse, thinks Pete. He feels a tickle on his tail. A seahorse, cries Pete. What a surprise. He finally saw it. You were with me all along, says Pete. What a cool adventure. Did you like that story, Pete the Cat? Do you want to tell our friends goodbye? Okay, tell them goodbye. Pete the Cat is waving to you. I hope you guys had a great day and you enjoyed the story. Bye-bye.